Well, look what just came in, cutlery lovers. A box from CJRB, courtesy of Atlantic Knife. Thank you, Atlantic Knife. Yes, I purchased it. They didn't give it to me. So this is an unbiased review of whatever may be in the box. Let's take a look. Full disclosure, made in China. J 1912 NTG. Let's see what it be. Well, it's green. I like these thick Ziploc knife bags. They get reused a lot. Well, this is a jade green, which I'm told is the natural color of G10. And I learned that from Brian at Slicey Dicey. Never know what you'll pick up watching other YouTubers' videos, right? CJRB Feldspar. I had to jump on the bandwagon. Seems like the Feldspar's taken off, even though it came out, I think, about 6 months ago. CJRB is the budget line of Artisan. And this is a really nice, simple EDC blade. Feels very light. Has embedded steel liners on both sides for rigidity. Has that natural jade-looking G10 on either side. A deep carry pocket clip. Very nice. Gonna give us just a little more exposure here, if you don't mind. There we go. Bring in a little more light. We've got a nice gold pivot surround on that side. I did learn, too, that the pivot pin is not captured after trying to give it a little bit of looseness. D2 blade. Very tight. No play or lock rock. Stone-washed finish. Or I might call it bead blast, not stonewash, excuse me. A dull finish, not satin and not bright. Although we have a bright clip with a lanyard hole. Open back construction with 2 standoffs in nice silvery color. Liner lock, as we say. No weight relieving, so they could be rather thin liners. Let's take a look at the weight first. We've got 4 ounces, 4.08. We'll call it 4. Not bad. We have a drop point blade. I don't know that I'd name the type of blade. But, you know, it reminds me of if you ever saw Cold Steel's fixed blade knife there. The Roach kind of reminds me of that sort of old style rounded handle. Fits just about every hand. No jimping, by the way. Double thumb stud, so this is not a flipper. But you know, flipper means, okay, you got to have a tab up there. But they all flip open one way or the other, right? And you know, with the thumb stud, yes, you could open it slowly as well. So that's an advantage to the thumb stud. You don't freak anybody out. Let's see what we got for size here. We're going to call it 8 1/8. We're going to call the blade, if I can keep the tape on there. Come on. 3 1/2. Maybe a skosh more. We're going to call the edge 3 3/8. Got a blade steel in millimeters of 3.2, 3.1. Come on. That's because we got a taper to the grind. Let's grab it right behind the thumb studs. Oh. So we got 3.5 millimeters. That's what happens when you grab it in the wrong place. We have a handle thickness in inches, rather on the thin side. Let's see. I'm getting 0.53, so a little over a ½ inch. Feels light, feels responsive, like there's nothing much to it. Not crazy light like a 3-ounce range, but it is nice. What else do we want to look at? It does seem to be a popular knife these days with reviewers, so I figured I'd pick one up. They're coming in the 30s, I believe, 35-ish, around there. You get with a discount, you can get it for a little bit cheaper. Rat 1's going to be bigger. Lining them both up on that one vertical. We can see that we have about a ½ inch longer blade. And we've got about a ¼ inch longer handle. Griptilian. Yeah, the CJRB's got a little bit longer blade, the Feldspar. Handle pretty much the same. Can't see it, but I got a lot out on the table. I got to make sure I close these things up so I don't cut myself. I'm prone to do that a little bit more lately for some reason. Blade size, identical for the Freak. Handle, a little bit longer. So that begs the question, what kind of handle to blade ratio are we getting in this guy? Well, we're doing pretty good there. And one thing that I saw that worried me just a little was whether that point is riding a little too high. It rides just to the top of the steel liners, but no higher, because you've got a good rise above the steel liners with the G10. So I've already tried it, haven't stuck myself. Seems like it's safe. Few knives do have that problem, however. But I like the action on it. I like the weight. I like the deep carry clip. Comes through. How sharp. Running out of paper here. Whoa, come on. You can do better than that. Yes. Thought so. Not a real smooth edge. It's a little ragged. Again, paper cutting's kind of a technique. Not bad. Serviceable edge. Once again, might be a candidate for the KME if I feel that I'm going to carry it much. Otherwise, still a serviceable edge. So there we have the CJRB from Artisan Cutlery, budget line. The Feldspar. And you can get this guy, in about 3, 4, 5 different handle colors. Maybe a black blade, One thing sticks out at me here is we got what I like, a nice relief for the disengagement of the liner. It's not jimped, but closes very easily. No jimping on the back of the blade either. So is the pocket clip switchable? Yes, it is. Forgot to mention that. You lefties are in luck. Yep. Okay, so I think we covered it. CJRB Feldspar 3.5-inch D2 and G10 EDC knife. This Old Sword, signing out. Stay tuned. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe.